Let's build a subscriber node in ROS using Python. My name is Tiziano, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. This is a series about ROS, the robot operating system, and especially ROS and Raspberry Pi. In the last video, we created a simple publisher node, and this time we're going to create a subscriber node that is going to be able to read the message sent from the publisher. Plus, we're going to use RQT for debugging our little project. So let's dive into the tutorial. Okay, I left my terminator as it was in the previous video. In the top, I have the ROS core that is running, and I left 3 other terminals so we can type ROS commands. Now, in the bottom left terminal, let's run the publisher node that we developed last video. So we type ROS run, the name of a package, test, and the name of the file, test publisher. Here we go. And you see it's publishing, and it's publishing a counter, and it's not doing anything. Now let's create a simple subscriber node in Python. We create a new file, we call it test subscriber, and as usual we have to write the path to the Python interpreter, so user being env and then Python. We want to import ROS.py and the type of the message, so we want to import string from standard messages message. Now we're going to create a simple function called subscriber. In this function we initialize the subscriber object, we call it sub, and this is equal to ROS.py dot subscriber, and here we have to write the name of the topic we want to subscribe to, the type of message, and a callback function. That's the function that is going to be called every time a new message is received on the topic string publish. And then we would just want to make it spin, so run until it lasts. So we type ROS.py.spin, and this will append this thread like it was an infinite while loop. Now we got to write the callback function. So we type def callback function, and this has only one argument, that is message. And what we're gonna do is just printing the message we received on screen. So we use ROS.py.loginfo, so it will be logged in the ROS logger, and we type I received and what I received. Remember that the string we received is in the data field of the object message. And that is really it. Now this callback function can be even more complicated, but in my case I just wanted to print on screen. But for example, let's say that the subscriber subscribes to a distance sensor. The callback function can be, I don't know, something that steers your wheel in case the distance is too close. Let's write if name equal main. So what happens when I call this script? I just initialize the node and I call it simple subscriber. And then I call just the function subscriber. So calling this function is enough because subscriber initializes the object sub, that is a subscriber to the topic string publish, and is going to read messages of type string, and is going to call the callback function. And this callback function, it will just print on screen what it received. Let's try and run this subscriber without making the file executable. As you see, if I try and write ROS run and then the name of a topic and then the file, ROS finds only test publisher and not test subscriber in the folder. And this is because we haven't made that file executable. In fact, if I list the files that are in the source folder, as you see, only the test publisher is green. That means that is an executable file. The other one is not. So let's make the test subscriber executable. Typing chmod +x and the name of a file. And now if we list, we have that both the files are executable. So now we can run our test subscriber. So ROS run, the name of a package, test publisher subscribe, and the name of a file, test subscriber. And voila! The subscriber node subscribes to the right topic, and every time it receives a message, it prints on screen I received publishing and the counter. If we want to have a more graphical view of what's going on, let's type ROS run RQT graph. We've already seen RQT graph. That is a very convenient way of having a graphical information of what's going on in your project. And here we have the two nodes running simple publisher and simple subscriber connected by the topic string publish. Simple publisher publishes into the topic string publish, and simple subscriber subscribes to the topic string publish. Now I want to show you how a great RQT graph for debugging your project. Let's say that you have subscribed to the wrong topic. Let's actually modify our simple subscriber in order to subscribe to, I don't know, string publish 2. So not the right topic. We save it and we run it again. Okay, now let's refresh RQT graph. Boom! The two nodes are no more connected together. And this is a great way of understanding what's going on, because sometimes you say, my node is not receiving anything, what's going on? Then you type RQT graph and you see, hey, my node is not connected, so something's going on. Now we know how to share a simple standard message using a publisher and a subscriber. In the next video, we're gonna learn how to create our own custom message. But for now, I thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.